Okay, so good morning once again. Our lesson for today is about creating the very basic HTML program. So first, I created the lesson folder from the desktop located in my laptop. So the lesson folder contains subfolders. So to open, double click the main lesson folder file directory. So under lesson folders, I have four major folders: the content folder, the images folder, the sounds folder, and the videos folder. So as we go on with the topics, the lesson, so we use only first the content for the very basic programming lesson. Okay, so to begin, let's start clicking the Adobe Dreamweaver CS3 from the Adobe packages. Okay, so first, this is the open a recent item. That was the previous files that I've created a while ago. And the second option is the create new from HTML, Cold Fusion, PHP, ASP script, the XSLT from the entire page, the CSS, the JavaScript, the XML, and the Dreamweaver site. Next is the create from samples, CSS style sheet for the cascading style sheet, the frame set, the older design for creating multiple page in one. So we have the starter page. This is the ready-made package, the theme, and then starter page basic, and a lot more. So for the beginners, we need to create a file from the scratch using the HTML from create new. So to start, let's click the first option. Okay, so this is the code view of the Dreamweaver. So from the code view, we have the following tags. These are the standard tags that the Dreamweaver may have. In short, this is the signature. But we can modify this one for us to be able to understand the very basic from the Dreamweaver in creating a basic HTML tags. But soon, we'll use this as a standard. So from now, we need to press Ctrl A from your keyboard and then press the delete key or the backspace button. Okay, so first thing to do is to create the opening tags from the HTML. So type or press less than symbol, shift less than symbol, and then type HTML. And then next is followed by the greater than symbol. So the less than symbol representing the opening for the HTML tags and the greater than symbol represent the closing for the opening tags. Okay, so next, press enter key twice. Okay, so one thing I'd like most to for this product, the Dreamweaver, is that it creates the line tags for the code. Okay, so next, press less than symbol followed by forward slash. So after pressing the forward slash, the HTML tags will automatically be added it because the Dreamweaver detects that we are going to close the opening tags for the HTML. Next is press the arrow up key once and then type less than symbol, then body, greater than symbol, and then press enter key twice. So to close the opening tags for the body, so we need to press again the less than symbol followed by the forward slash. Okay, so to add the title, so we need to press the arrow up once and then press space bar two times. Then type lesson title displayed here. So for the meantime, we need to do some tricks. So since this is a lesson, so I always follow what will be the standard in creating a title. So soon we will change this one into an image or a graphics or a multimedia type of design using Adobe Flash. So for the beginners as of right now, so we'll use only the textual, plain textual design. Okay. Next, press enter key once or twice and then type less than symbol, disable first the caps lock and then type BR. So we need to add BR. Okay. So using the Dreamweaver, the Dreamweaver will automatically add this tag and this space 1. So if we use the BR from the Dreamweaver, it represents break, line break. So two line break will give us one blank space. So later you will understand how the Dreamweaver will evaluate the tags that we include. Okay, so press enter key twice and then type enable the caps lock and then type the target basic menus. Sample home space about space and then gallery. So for now we will use at least three main button as of right now. So next we need to save first the file. Click file menu and then select save as. So we need to locate the file. Okay, so select desktop and look for the lesson folder. Double click and from the lesson folder we need to save the file, change the default file name, type index.html. So on the next video I will discuss what are the so-called rules in creating file name. Okay, so for the meantime, just follow this instruction. So type index.html and then click the save button. Okay, but make sure to locate first the folder. So lesson folder. This will be the root directory for our lesson for our package lesson today, and these are the subdirectories. And then click the save. So automatically the Dreamweaver will create the file name here. So index.html file. Okay. So we can preview it by clicking the design view. Okay. So this will be the output. So whatever the output from the design view, it will also be displayed as is on the browser that you may use. Okay. So let's check the code. So these are the codes, the so-called non-printable codes. Only Dreamweaver and the browser who can interpret the following codes or the tags. So the only possible way that we can display are those tags interpreted by the browser and then the Dreamweaver design view. Okay, so let's check on the directory location. Okay, so as of right now, so the default browser installed or assigned to be the default web browser was the Opera. So we can view this on the actual display using the browser. So double click. Let's wait for the browser to open. Okay, so these are the result of the basic tags. So lesson title displayed here and home, about, and gallery. Okay, so next we need to add some features for the tags so we can create more content for this sample lesson number 1. Okay, so let's click again the code view. So if we want to add link for this so-called three major links: the menus, we have the home, the about, and the gallery. Okay, so first position your mouse pointer on the home. Make sure that the cursor blinking is located before the letter H. And then let's create the tags. First, type less than symbol, and then make sure that the uh, numlock key is disabled. Type A space href, and then the href tags are displayed or selected. Press enter key and then type index.html and then space no. So press arrow right once, press space bar, and then type target, enter key, and then select cell, followed by greater than symbol, and then move the cursor at the end of letter E for the home. Okay, press less than symbol, and then press forward slash. Okay, so let's discuss first what are those tags. Okay, so the less than symbol is the opening for the active hyperlink reference. So the A represent active, followed by this space bar, space character. So this is the standard or the so-called tags parameter. Okay, so href represent hyperlink reference. So H represent hyper, ref represent reference. So this is the hyperlink reference, active hyperlink reference. And this is the file name that we need to connect once we position or click the home button. And then the target, where will be the target page? The place, the location. So target, so this is the default underscore self, which means once we click the home button, it will display on the existing page, the self. And this one is the closing tag, ending of the hyperlink. So we need to always include these tags. Okay, so next we need to save. For this asterisk to be removed, and the file must be updated. So click file and then select save. At this time we need to select only the save to update the file. Okay, and then let's check on the design view. You will notice that the previous design of the output changed the color of the home button with underline, representing that this one has already the link. Okay, so from the design view, so you will see or you can now evaluate that this output has already the following HTML tags, the hyperlink. So to test or to check, let's open the web browser and then click the refresh button. You will notice that the previous tags, the home, about, and gallery menus change. So the first one is the home. The home automatically converted into a button. The about still doesn't have any link. So the only available button from here is the about. So clicking this one will refresh the page. As you will notice, while I'm clicking the button, so this one clicks. It means that it works properly. And then pointing this mouse, so you will notice that the application, the web browser detects that the links will be displayed here and the target file. Okay, so let's observe. Okay, so you can find it on the bottom is the location for the specific folder and file. A specific folder of the specific files, the index.html file. So, okay, so it's working. Okay, so next we will add link for the about and the gallery. So let's go back to the Dreamweaver and then click the code view, locate your cursor from the about and then type less than symbol a space href. At this point of time, we need to press enter key. After the suggested tags is highlighted, press enter key and then press enter key again and then look for the folder content. So double click on the content and then since this is an empty file, a folder, so we need to type here from the file name, type about.html. Okay, so from the URL, the universal or the uniform resource locator, it will add the following tags. So these tags represent the target link, the URL. So this is this folder, the content, and this will be the file name about.html. Okay, so since we don't have the existing file, which is the about.html, it's okay. So later we can add the about.html file. Okay, so for this time we need to click the OK button. Okay, so next press spacebar and then type the target. Always include the target for the system to understand what will be your target folder or not actually the folder but the target window. Press enter key and then select cell. Okay, so later I will discuss what is meant by blank, parent, self, tab, or the custom target. Okay, so for this as of this time we need to select the self and then press enter key and then close the opening tag for the hyperlink reference. Okay, and then move the cursor at the end of the letter T of the about, press less than symbol and then forward slash and then press Ctrl S to save, to update. So you will notice that this one will be removed once we press Ctrl S. Okay, yeah. So next, let's check the browser. So click the home to update or refresh the page and then additional texture, color, and underline for the about will be added. This means that the page was updated and the tags updates the output of the program. So let's try clicking the about. Okay, so you will notice that the browser telling us that the file cannot be accessed. It's because the file is still not available on the directory. So clicking the back button will go back to the index and then as you notice the address bar changed the location of the folder. So contents, the subfolders, and then about.html the file name. Okay, so let's click the back button. You will notice that it will reload the previous page and then the previous page located on the lesson folder and the file name is index.html. Okay, so next let's finish first the three buttons. So next press arrow right once and then press less than symbol, type letter A space href, pressing enter key to get the highlighted tags. Next, click browse. No, not clicking browse. Press enter key again, and then the location of the folder should be the content. Same thing with the about. So position your mouse pointer on the file name and then type, what was that? Gallery. So gallery.html. And then click the OK button. Next, spacebar once and then type target. Once the tags was already highlighted, press the enter key and then select cell. Same thing with the two previous button. And then press greater than symbol, press the end button from the keyboard and then type less than symbol /. And then to update, press Ctrl S. Okay, so let's check. So we need to refresh the button again, the home button. Okay, so this is the previous one, still not accessible and not available as a button. So click home and then it will automatically be updated, and then the gallery will have an underline representing that this was already converted into button. Okay, so clicking gallery will display the same with the about, because the gallery.html file is not available already. It's not available, still not available, I'm sorry. Okay, click the back button and then click about, click the back button and then click the refresh. Okay, so next, please watch the next video for the creation of the about and the gallery. So from now, so you may see the next video. Thank you.